Right, welcome to a special. This is let's get this going. Check this is alright. Yep, that's still fine. I'm playing with the keyboard at the moment because I want to be close to my second screen so I can read the stuff. This is mainly going to be about our new little competition we've got on PCSG. Yes, it will be once I get everything started. There we go. And you can tell I've got the head tracker on. It's not still playing with to find the best settings, so it's still not perfect, but it's better. But you may notice that this is a field you don't recognise unless you've been watching Icelandic Farmer, in which case you know this is Sanofka Not by Johnny V, but this is version 2 which he just released, and I'm just giving it a little bit of a run through to have a look at it, and I'm rather impressed. We'll just do this pass and come back again, then I'll go on to some of the other things I want to talk about. We'll have a look, see what we get on here. And you may also, if you're fairly well aware, notice at the top, in the top right hand side, in the time tab, there's early spring. Well, this is the seasons. Now, all that does is tell you what season's meant to be, and it's up to you to play to it. This is mainly for, in my case, for making certain I stick to keeping to the seasons when I'm playing, so I'm not actually just harvest and then preparing the field straight away and going straight for it. I'm just trying this on windowed mode at the moment. I think I'm going to go back to my normal full screen. Don't like that little bit at the bottom there, showing all the details of the stuff that's running. Not that it really matters. I'll just go down here and we'll have a look and see what we get with Sanofka Not version 2. And we'll talk about one or two other things. So early spring is out on SOB modding site. Disco gave me a copy slightly earlier, and he's also kind chap. He's gave me a copy for FS15, so I shall now be using that in Aldridge and possibly Heritage, which is continuing. Certainly Aldridge, because I need that to keep up what I'm meant to be doing on any given day. But this field here, 14, no, it was 16 I think on version 1. I've been playing version 1, but he's brought this one out and it's got quite a bit extra on it. He's altered some more fields about, but it's also added a lot of stuff. We'll just come out and quick. Right, tractors. You get this. You get the Sammy Fortis. It's fairly standard, and the Bredel fertilizer spreader. Let's have a look at the map. As you can see, there's a lot of changes to the standard Sanofka. He's made it very playable. All the animals are around the main farm. I suppose you'd be absolutely nitpicky and probably would have the sheep away from the main farm, but that's, you know, out on a meadow somewhere. In Britain, I don't know what they do the rest of the world, but in Britain they quite often put those in after the root crops have been harvested to eat the tops and that up, and so the cattle quite often go out on that ground. But that's small bear. But see, it's not so many fields you got before, but they're all decent size and very nice to work. I think it's only 19 fields by the looks like now, but it's a lot of grass here too, which is handy. You don't have to take any of your fields up. You start with one field, 14, which is, rid of that again. As you can see, it's absolutely massive. It is a field. It isn't just a field and a half, it's a field, it's 2 fields. It was actually, I think it's 4 fields in one. plus the ground what's in between them. There's your sheep area. I haven't got any sheep in here yet because I've just started. This is the one I'm going to be playing on. One of the ones I'm going to be playing on my own. I won't be doing a series on this because, frankly, Icelandic Farm is doing a brilliant job, and I'm going to leave that to him. All this area is new. Plenty of vehicle storage and storage for whatever you want to put in. The main farmyard. Got these nice shelters here, which were originally, the combine's in one of them, which were originally, let's get this right, I think that was wood chips, I think there's potatoes and beetle. This last two might be in first, but that lovely conveyor system on 15. You don't need that anymore. Your workshop is still here. It's a pity really it can't be made in a real workshop. Never mind, we can't have everything. That's just a thought. Nice little cultivator, a horse, I think that's 4 metre. The Farm Tech trailer, which is decent. Now the vent tractor, that's in because Johnny and Icelandic Farm are good mates, and Icelandic Farmer particularly likes his make. So I think that's why that's in. I have to get good friends with Johnny. Might put a JCB in to start with. And then there's your cedar, which is the nice speedy little beggar. It's only a cedar. Well, I say only a cedar. It's also a cultivator. It's a direct drill cedar, but there's no fertilizer option with that. That's your tools. Enough to get you started. But here's this one of the big changes. All of your crops will now be tipped here. Not here, over the other side. But if you look above there, there's pipe works go into this bit here, and these are where your beet and potatoes go. They're actually in here. Can't get into them, but no, don't think any of these doors work. But that's a store for those. Your normal stores are over here, your grain stores. And this is where you tip, and it should tell me so down there. Give it that. Silos, here we are. Yeah. Now these silos are still small, so you can't just store tons of stuff. And I think it's also put on slightly higher speed on the vehicles, which is not a bad idea. Your barrel destroyer is here. So we'll just have one last quick look before I talk about everything else I want to talk about. Your cattle shed, still in the same place. So fairly standard. Your bunker, and note from the Mark or the Persian one, he's taken out one of the, but no he hasn't, the bunker's here. Yeah, so you got twin bunkers for all your animals. That's all here. Excuse me, you need all your stuff around this area. Guessing this is the pig area. Yeah, I recognise these little shelters. We see a lot of them around Norfolk. And the chickens are the last thing to look at. And they are kept over here. Your house, which you didn't have in the original Norfolk. Anybody realised you didn't have anywhere to live? There's your chickens. Right, that's enough for version 2. I highly recommend it. It's on PCSG. Seems to be no problems at all with it. I haven't hit any snags, but I haven't played this one too much. I played one quite a bit without any errors. One or two other guys on PCSG have been playing it also without any problems. And it's got that nice rundown look I particularly like. There's plenty of room, there's plenty to do. Right, well, the other thing I wanted to talk about was I've already put out a video, should imagine this will go out just after that video, about the PCSG competition. It's for cattle and crops. I told you I want it. Not just cattle and crops. First prize, all digital downloads. I'm just going to hop across here. That's better. Just going to hop across to this one. And the other screen, so I can read everything off. It's cattle and crops. It's got almost everything you could want by the looks of it. And first prize in our little competition is, if I drag that across, you should be able to see it. First prize is all digital downloads, Cattle and Crops DLCs for 4 years, beginning with version 1 release, includes 1 times CNC Season Pass valid for 4 years, 1 times Cattle and Crops Early Access download version, 1 Cattle and Crops Final version 1 download version, 1 times support from the First R Silver CNC Community Badge, 1 times Kickstarter Backers Exclusive Tractor, available in version 1, so you don't get that until version 1 comes out. 1 supporter of the First R Gold CNC Community Badge, and your name in the credits if you want it. That's optional, you do not have to do that. Second and third prizes are the same, so I'll run through those quickly. You get early access version, focus on maize cattle, biograss plant, includes 1 Cattle and Crops Early Access download version, 1 Cattle and Crops Final version 1 download version, 1 times Kickstarter Backers Exclusive Tractor, available from the release version 1, 1 time support of the First R Silver CNC Community Badge, and the option to have your name in the credits. Now what could be better than that? So 3 prizes. The first prize is the full shooting match. Second, third are the same prize, but so it's really first prize in 2 seconds. But they're also very worthwhile entering. Now rules, I'll bring the rules up, you might have a look at these. To enter, you must be registered and active member of PCSG. Means don't just look, they post every now and again. Oh, and we don't bite. PCSG staff members are not eligible to enter. Boo, hiss. I hate being a staff member at times, and I've been told it's too late for me to actually resign. They won't accept it, so I can't do that. That's it. Participants enter by replying to a contest thread set up in PCSG forums. That will go up beginning of December. Only 1 entry per member. And remember, they're very important. Only 1 entry per member. I.e. post once in the competition thread. Multiple posts will be removed, and if the staff feel it necessary, we will remove that member from the competition. You have been warned. Each participant name will be entered into a spreadsheet and then submitted into a random number generator, and that's down to Grizzly Bear Sims, Jerry, who is an IT guy. He doesn't shout about it too much, but he's an IT guy, so he knows what he's doing. The random number generator will pick the winner according to the post number. The winner will be notified via the PCSG message system, and congratulations, thread started. You will be expected to reply to that if you should win. You know, give yourself a week or 2 to get over the shock of winning. Wonka will handle the awards, handle awarding the prizes to the winner, and that's it. That's all there is to it. just make a post in the thread only stating what you think is good about CNC, or what you think will make it stand out in the simulation game world. That's it. That's all you have to do to be entered. So basically, write a thread or a post about how good you think Cattle&Crops will be, or even how bad you might think it's going to be. But if you think it's bad, why would you want a copy? Alright, I'll get rid of that again. I'll slide that across there and start this up again. And that's really all I want to talk to you about. But I want to make one very, very quick one. I will do it. Alright, I'm going to just pull this across again. I'm just going to take a quick screenshot of the prizes. And that will be the... I don't think there's anything on there which gives me away who I am. Now you can see what I do, but it doesn't really matter. Because it won't work. Good try, but no cigar, as they say. Because I've got the screenshot won't work like that. Never mind. I will sort out something with red. Well, I think actually we better do one from here. I have found out, playing around with this as I quite often do, if you can get up on the roof here and along here, and I managed to get, I think it's as far as I managed to get. This will make my screenshot, I think. With that, I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. If you like what you saw, please leave a like. Don't forget to join PCSG. The earlier you join, the more posts you get in, the more we will think of you, and the less likely we are to say we're and don't want that person to win. Not that we're like that. We like to think we're the friendly group. I don't know if I can get up there any higher. Now, someone who's as agile I probably could, but I'm far too old for that sort of trick now. No. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. If you like what you saw, please leave a like. Join PCSG. Good luck in the competition. I say we're about. I'll try and look at the date. It's now the 19th, so when I'm making this, I will try and get this out tonight. Actually, to go with me with another video. 2 videos in one day. How about that? If you want the map, and I highly recommend it. It is, if you like big maps, if you like big fields, this is the one to go for. Our little Australian friend Johnny V has done a marvellous job on it. So this is version 2. If he goes like he did on what was one of my favourite 15 maps early on until Old Ridge came out, Westbridge Forest, he will probably do another couple of 3 runs at this yet. I think he's one of the people who's never satisfied. But as you can see, I've been running for quite a while and I still haven't reached this. This is the long end of the field. But you have the full mission system in here. And you see the field's quite expensive, so you will want to do some work to get that down a bit. But you start with this field, and on Persian when I played with it, I put soy in here first off, and I made quite a bit of money and could actually upgrade a couple of 3 bits of equipment. So that's that. If you want the season, and it's a label, what it does is every day, every game day at the farms is one part of the year. It's early spring at the moment, I think it's mid-spring, late spring, early summer, midsummer, late summer. I'm not certain how many of those in autumn. You only really want a couple in autumn, same in winter. But it's how it works. It was going to be part of a longer, or attempt to make a proper season system for it, but at the moment nobody knows enough about the game engine and how Giants have done it to try and unravel it to do that. And they had some of the best scripters in the business looking at it. But even so, that little thing there, that might look silly. But if you're a role player, if you're someone who likes to play realistically, it's a great help. It reminds you that you can't just play as you quite often play on farm, or people play on Farm Sim. Harvest a crop and straight away plant another one. You have to wait. You wouldn't plant, well, you would plant stuff during the winter, or certainly late autumn. The winter wheat and barley would be planted then in Britain. Early spring would be the time for most of your crops to go in, early to mid-spring, due to come up sort of mid-late summer, with your beet normally coming up in the autumn. When the days are a bit cold but not quite frosty. Anyway, with that, I would say any comments, queries, questions, feel free to post them. And it's Meerman saying cheerio for now. Cheerio.